What is up, guys? This is my first try at a deep water culture system. I guess it's more or less my second try. First try's outdoors. Connected to the same watering system as El Salt is. So what we got here is a 5-gallon bucket and an air pump. This air pump, Amazon, you can get them down at like your local grow store as well. I typically find everything relatively cheaper on Amazon. Usually by at least a couple cents anyway. Good pump, very, very good pump. I have it running 2 ponds, container ponds, and then this little guy. I will have it be running 2 more as well. But back to that. So 5-gallon bucket, small air stone, running off of a relatively decent air pump. Piece of that Purple Panther insulation, which is relatively expensive. I can't honestly believe how expensive that was. It's like $17 or $18 or so for a full sheet of it, 1 inch thick. And then we use Dixie cups. This is a tomato, yellow pear tomato. Took this clone, very, very interesting. So I took this clone as well as another one a while back, a couple weeks ago. Probably been about a month now. Yeah, about a month now. Took it, shoved it in a root riot. If you guys don't know what those are, look them up. General Hydroponics root rioters. Those are the main brand. They're really good too. I recommend them with some Clonex. But this, I didn't put in any Clonex. I actually just cut it at like a 45, split it up, and then just spit on it a little bit. I heard down the grapevine that just spitting on it worked or whatever. So I figured I'd just try it. Turns out this is what happens. This little guy is growing really well. The stalk on it, it's actually grown significantly. But where I did fail, I think, is I didn't drill enough holes, or large. I think I should have went with larger holes rather. Sorry. But I mean, I do have a few roots sticking out, a couple anyway. This is mainly because I wanted to get it out of my other bat outside. But I'll show you that there. I fix my holes with duct tape because, well, if you can't duck it, well, forget it. Usually you use another word, but this is going to be my outside bat. This is that other one I was telling you about. So I put that one in the Dixie cup. I put this one in a 2-inch net pot. Same thing, Riot rooters. They're a little small though. So I put clay beads, a handful of clay beads in there, really just to kind of keep the media solid in there. This one's seeming to actually grow more and much better than the other one, in all honesty. This one I have just in the net pot, and it seems to do really, really well. This is outdoor water. It's been relatively warm out, so I can't imagine this water is probably less than, it's probably sitting around 60. Yeah, probably about 60 degrees or so. I know it's a little cold, but they seem to not mind it. I do have crawfish in here as well. So what I will do, that's the reason why these are kind of strung out in the middle here rather than dangling down the side, because these guys are amazing scape artists. I hope that since I have nothing draping down these sides that they're not going to crawl up. However, I'm sure that they could kind of do their little backswim. Pulled one of my net cups out and kind of put my incoming water there. So there's my setup. There's my flow back into the pond. I got marigolds all the way around the old greenhouse, or the majority of the way around the greenhouse, I guess. And that's, aphids do not like marigolds, and I do like marigolds. So there is that. I ended up around this guy, so what I did to try and help keep this cool is I put dirt and rock around it. I filled the dirt in with a little bit of mulch on top of that. Put dirt down, then I put more marigold seed. I had a couple of random marigolds, so I planted one right there. More marigold seed, laid it down, and then put mulch on top of it, and then wet it in. So hopefully I'll have some marigolds coming up here pretty soon. Pretty happy. Have a great day, guys. If you have any questions, holler at me. If you want to know anything, please feel free to let me know.